analyzing this class of Holstein yearling heifers, my final placing is the capacious 1, followed by 3, the white 4, and lastly the incomplete 2. Starting off with my top placing today of 1 over 3. 1 excelled in size, stretch, and scale, being taller at the point of withers, fuller in her crops, and longer from the tip of her nose to the tip of her tail. She carries this advantage of frame into her rump structure, displaying more length and width from hook to hook, pin to pin, and displaying more appropriate set to her hooks and pins. 1 also had a definite advantage, being harder over her top line and deeper overall, as she displayed more depth from hardcore to barrel and barrel to flank. I must grant 3 to be a more dairy individual, especially seen throughout her head and neck. Moving into my intermediate placing of 3 over 4. 3 is an overall more fancy and stylish individual. She excelled in dairy strength, displaying a longer, more trimmer neck free of excess flesh, and carries this quality over her sharp and chisel top, square hooks and pins, and down throughout her incurving thigh. 3 had a definite advantage, displaying more flatness of bone, especially seen throughout her ribs, and tracked the ring with more style and fluidity as she walked on an uphill run. I must grant 4 to have an advantage in being cleaner and more smoother blending throughout her shoulder when compared to 3. And finally, moving into my last placing today of 4 over 2. 4 is an overall more complete individual. She was harder over her top line and more correct at her rump structure, and displayed more balance and symmetry overall when compared to 2, to whom I must grant was stronger at her front ends. However, 2 must still fall to the bottom of the class today, as she was the most incomplete individual. She lacked the overall style and balance to merit a higher placing, and for these reasons I place this class of Holstein yearling heifers 1-3 to 4-2.